Hey guys, how's it going? I just wanted to drop in really quick and let you guys know that I visited the place. Oh, hello, Minnie. I went to visit the place that I'm going to be living, and I found an amazing local fish store. Yay, local fish store! I had an amazing time there, and I filmed it all for you guys. I'm really excited for you guys to see it, especially the betas. I mean, you guys know how I feel about a good beta. Anyway, I just wanted to drop in and say that it is so incredibly good to see all of you guys, all my wonderful friends. I've been traveling a lot lately, so I haven't actually appeared to talk to the camera in my last couple videos. But yeah, I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. I can't wait to take you guys through this fish store tour because it is amazing. So I will catch you guys in the outro. Now, of course, the first thing to draw me in was this incredible display of betas, especially that first blue and white one. I really fell in love with him. But then this peach one with the white kind of modeling all over was another one that I thought was super unique, and I really just don't see that color combination a lot. They had several koi betas in just an array of colors, really something for anybody. Now, blue and white is such a classic combination to me and something that I really enjoy seeing, but the blue eye on that peach is so amazing. You guys may not know this about me, but I've actually been looking at this color combination, this white with red fins called a red dragon, I believe, for quite a while now. It was on my dream list of fish to keep. And this male was really a great example of a white dragon. On a different shelf they had all of these betas as well. Some of these were not koi and some of these were not plakat, but they were also really beautiful. Sometimes there really is no beating those super long tails that betas are known for. I mean, look at this one really showing out. He's absolutely breathtaking. Now, in the past, what has kept me from keeping another koi beta is the fact that they do change colors, as you have seen. Not to say that I don't like my beta now that he has changed colors, but it is frustrating to me to find a beta that I love the way it looks exactly how it is, and then it changes on me, you know? Which is why I've kind of tended to move towards the red dragons as I look for betas. Not that I need another beta, but you know what I'm saying. After that, I moved back into this part of the store that had all of the tanks with various different animals. As you can see, they had quite a selection of crabs as well as all of these glowfish. I'm personally not a huge glowfish person. I prefer a little bit more of a natural looking fish. But I do think they're really interesting to see. And of course, I'm always happy to see some goldfish. As well as some tetras. I'm not super familiar on the different kinds of tetras, but I do love seeing them, and I love seeing the tiger barbs are some of my favorite barbs. I think those you just saw were the regular tiger barbs, but they also had the albinos there as well as the green, which are probably my favorite type of tiger barb. I still have no idea what kind of fish this is, but I thought it was absolutely beautiful with the pattern kind of understated, but in there kind of flashing when they swim by. I thought it could make for a really cool tank. Now this was absolutely my favorite tank in the entire store. It is a beta sorority with female koi plakat betas. I mean, just look at them. Their colors and their patterns are so just amazing and breathtaking and stunning. I don't know how many times I've said amazing in this video, but oh my goodness, if I could have this tank in my house, I would be one happy fish keeper. Now they also had some, I don't know if these were lobsters or crayfish, which again are not really my speed, but they were interesting to see. They had a lot of snails and guppies, of course, as well as an endless supply of tetras and live bears. Now this kind of was interesting to me to show how big these tiger barbs get, because when you usually see them they are very little, but they do get a considerable size.
had some albino, kind of catfish looking fish that again I'm not super familiar with. The white and the blue crayfish you saw, just as well as the red. Some classic clown loaches. The gourami are always nice to see with their stunning patterns and colors. This hexagon tank was kind of a centerpiece tank for them in the middle of their fish section with all these angelfish and all the cichlids, and it was really, really cool to see. Those were some of the tiniest baby little pea puffers I'd ever seen. They were really adorable. As well as the spotted leaf fish, I believe. The bichers that they had were usually on the younger, kind of smaller side, but also very cool. As well as this mud skipper. I think it was the only one they had in the store, but I hadn't seen one up close in a very long time, so that was really neat to see. Now, some of their tanks went up so tall it was kind of hard for me to reach with the camera, so I apologize for the angle. Now, this was their third section of betta fish, and these were kind of their regular bettas, a lot of veil tails and not a lot of specialized patterns, but they were also some really cool fish. They, of course, had a cichlid tank. And what I found really interesting was these gar that they had tucked away in the back in a darker part of the store. Gar were one of those fish that I never really considered keeping before because I heard so many horror stories about them, but seeing them now I can really understand their appeal. I don't know if you guys spotted the dwarf gourami in this tank or know that I actually used to keep some dwarf gourami and I really loved them. Now, some of the bigger puffers were full of their trademark personality and very cute. After that, we kind of moved towards the back end of the store where they had more of their koi and goldfish. Some of the koi were actually quite large, and I don't know if some of them might have been returns that people brought in, because if you look at other fish like this pleco was enormous, I want to say like 6 to 8 inches. These Oscar fish were easily just giant, massive fish that could have outgrown someone's aquarium and they had to bring back. This albino pleco was so beautiful to see and really makes me want a pleco. This was my favorite Oscar of the bunch. I really think his pattern was just one of a kind and so cool to see. And then of course they had some more of the cichlids as well. Now what was so interesting to me about these giant koi is if you'll look at the eye on that one, it is a little set in and off-centered, and this other koi also had something wrong with his eyes where it looks like skin has grown over his eye. I'm very unsure what caused that, so if anyone knows, please let me know, because I've never seen anything quite like that and I found it pretty interesting. Now this was the other type of gar they had that I think I don't like quite as much as the first kind. There's something just so mysterious about that darker gar. Now they did have the flower horns, of course, which were so full of personality and interesting to watch. And they had just this one arowana, I believe. And then clearly some red-tailed sharks. The pearl scale goldfish were really unique because I don't really see these very often in pet stores because they are so modified, but they were so cute and I just want to hold them in the palm of my hand. And then as I was leaving, my eye caught this little female red dragon that I was very interested in as well. Here I kind of collected the pictures of the bettas that I was most interested in or that I found really unique, and these were the ones that I had a really hard time saying no to. You guys know I have a tank restriction and I'm already bringing 2 bettas with me to my new place of residence, so I really didn't need another fish. But you guys, they're so incredible. Like, who can say no, you know? The little red dragon female was really beat up and she was one that my heart really went out to. So as you might have guessed, I did go back to the store a second day, just to look, you know? And while I did go back on the second day, I saw a few more fish that I didn't see the day before, and I think they might have got a few fish in over the night. And while I was there, I just wanted to take one more look at that amazing betta sorority tank, where I noticed some black female bettas as well, which were pretty cool because I don't really see those a lot. Now, I knew that the little red dragon female that I had my eye on had been separated because she really got beat up in this tank by all these bigger females. I knew she would need some extra TLC, and I came so close to bringing her home with me. But I didn't think that a fish that needed that much TLC would do good in the environment I could provide, because it was several hours drive home where I would set her up in a temporary tank, and then several hours drive back to this place where I would set her up in a new tank in my new place of residence. So unfortunately she didn't make it home with me, but if she's there in a month when I move in permanently, who knows? This male was the other one that I had literally in my cart and was about to take home with me, because he was just absolutely perfectly what I've been looking for online for so long. I really love the red dragons, and he was the best example of a red dragon in the store. If he's there in a month, he's definitely coming back with me as well, and I'm just gonna have to hide some tanks. I don't know.
Well, I hope that you guys made it to the end. Thank you so much for watching. Wasn't that an amazing fish store? I feel so incredibly lucky and happy that I get to live near this fish store, and I know that it's going to be really hard to not bring home new fish all the time. Please let me know down below what your favorite fish was, or if you think I made a mistake and I should have brought some fish home. You guys know I have a tank restriction, but what does that mean? Please like this video if you loved the fish in this wonderful local fish store, and please subscribe so you can follow me on my fish keeping journey. We have a good time here, it's a good time. And please hit that notification bell so that you can know when I upload. And please also remember that I have a channel Instagram where you can see more of all my wonderful animals and my fish. I love sharing stuff with you guys on that platform as well, and I can't wait to see you guys all again next week. Bye guys! Please don't remember, that's not good. Please let me guys. Okay. Ha! Mean. I love you. So anyway, I just wanted to, what did I want to do? I don't know.